Hey, what's up guys? We got Q&A and today's question is from YouTube and it's from either Gage or Gage. I'm not sure. It's G-A-G-E, however you say it. Anyway, what would be better to install in my trunk? Two 12-inch subs or a single 15? Basically, which setup would produce more power? It really depends on the woofers, the enclosure, etc. So, I mean, generally speaking, two 12-inch woofers would have more cone surface area than one 15-inch. Not to say that one 15 couldn't be louder than two 12s, but it really depends on the 15 you're using or vice versa. So, you know, generally it would probably say go with two 12-inch woofers because you would, in theory, still have more surface area. And if you go with the right woofers and they're in the right box and you also have the right amount of power and an electrical system that can supply the right current to the amp to power your woofers, you more than likely would have more output with two 12s. However, if you were to try to compare a really badass 15 that takes 2,500 watts that will produce a lot of output that takes a lot of power in the right box and compare it to two cheap 250 watt 12-inch woofers, you can kind of see which one would be louder. So it kind of just depends on the woofers, the box, power. There's a lot of factors that play into it. So I mean, you could get some really good numbers and output with a single 15, get some really good numbers and output with two 12s. So, but a lot of it has to do with the quality of the woofer, and a big portion of it is the box. And of course, you got to power it properly. So hopefully that gives you a little bit more insight to looking at some of the more specifics on maybe choosing whatever woofer you might want to go with based off of that. So one or the other isn't necessarily going to save you space either. Like if you go with a ported box for a 15, the right size box might be huge. Same thing with two 12s. So one or the other's not necessarily going to save you any space either. So hopefully that gives you a little bit more information and you can do a little bit more research before you decide on if you go with two 12s or one 15. Thanks for watching. Allyn with Sonic Electronics.